it's Princess, and welcome back to my speed build. So, today I went for something a little bit different. No, my voice just went from high to deep, like, real quick. 0 to 100, man. Um, so when I was, originally gonna do was, like, just a really small modern house. I actually wanted to do the 10k challenge, but because I have so much CC, I was like, I can't do this because a lot of the CC that I have is very cheap, and it looks good, and the problem with that is, like, it's kind of cheating in a sense, that I would be getting all of this furniture for, like, really cheap, yet, you know, my house is a lot bigger than, you know, other people that do the 10k challenge, and, you know what I mean. So I couldn't actually do the 10k challenge because I thought all my CC in my game would be a form of cheating, so I thought that I should take all my CC out. But the problem with that is that if I loaded my game without the CC and then I did the challenge, whatever, but then I tried to load it back, all of the houses in my game would there would just be something wrong with them, and, like, half of the house would probably be missing, and I didn't want to risk it. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. So anyway, I was looking on Google for, like, some inspiration on some modern houses, but then I saw, like, this house, and I don't even know if I should call it modern. I really shouldn't, because it wasn't modern, but it had the roof, the two slanted roof slope things, and I thought it looked really good, and I was like, oh my god, it's so simple. All I have to do is, like, put two slopes together, and, like, it actually came out pretty nice, so I left it. So I don't know what I should call this house. I think, because I uploaded it to the gallery already, I think I called it, like, modern greenhouse, but I don't want to call it modern because it's not. So I might change it to, like, traditional greenhouse. I don't know, but the only reason I called it greenhouse was later in the video you'll see me put a whole bunch of plants up the house and stuff. Like, the house is very like, there's a lot of overgrown plants on the house. I don't know what you call those things, but I like the style of them. All I know, though, is that they're really bad for the actual house, like, in real life, and you shouldn't keep those on your house, but, you know, it looked good in The Sims, so I left it. But yeah, this house is a lot different than any of the houses I've really decorated before. I tried to keep it a little more traditional rather than, like, a whole bunch of teens live in that house. Like, I tried to make it like a family house-ish. And I think I executed that pretty well on the inside. I added a whole bunch of bushes around the house and everything, but I didn't add a fence because I made the house a lot bigger than the lot was. The lot space that I chose for this house was actually very small because I was planning to make a really small house, but then I made this thing, and I don't know, I have a problem with making really, really big houses, and I need to chill out. So in my next speed build video, I will try to make a small house because I just seem to have problems with that, and I always go above and beyond, and I don't know. Maybe it's because I want to live in a big house, but I really don't. I'd like to just live in an apartment. So, yeah, there's that. My favorite part of the house is probably the backyard. I like how it's raised. The fences that I chose for the backyard probably could have been a little taller, though. When I showed my mom the house, she was just like, you know, you need taller fences if you're going to have a pool. Like, that's just a law. And I was like, you know what? I just thought that was really funny. So yeah, because this house is only, like, 2 floors, I did it fairly quickly, but at the same time it took me quite a while, which is why this video is posted today and not like posted yesterday. Well, whatever day you're watching it as. I was planning to post it a day earlier, just because I like my consistent videos, but speed builds, as you know, take a lot longer to do. So hopefully the next speed build that I do will be a little bit shorter, and because I'm making it, you know, smaller than my regular houses, it should be shorter. But this one took a while because I honestly don't even know. I think the longest part was the outside and trying to get all of the leaves going up the house to look good. Because the CC, which was the leaves that I got it from, there was only like a certain amount of leaves like in the set that I got for the CC. What am I trying to say? Oh my god. Like, okay. So the leaves that go on the house, they came in a pack. But there's like certain leaves that are for corners, and certain leaves that are vertical, and leaves that are horizontal. But there are a lot more corner leaves than there are vertical or horizontal. There are only like 2 vertical and 2 horizontal, so I had to make each one look like they were different. So that took a little bit to do. And then the interior always takes long to do because I always fill my house with clutter, but I try to cut down on the clutter a little bit just because this is more a traditional home. So I try to make it more I don't know, adult oriented. I didn't want to make it look like an old lady's house, but you know, maybe an old lady does live here with her family and not a whole bunch of teenagers, because that's what I seem to do with a lot of my houses. I make it very teenage based, and a lot of the paintings on the walls are very more suited for younger people. So I tried to make this just a little more older, and I thought I got there. I think so. It could use a little bit of work, but that's something that I want to work on. Just traditional houses, because I always just put whatever's in the house, whatever appeals to me, basically. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot. The only room that I feel fits or feels out of place in this house is the kitchen. I love it, don't get me wrong, I really love the kitchen, but it doesn't fit the traditional house look that I was going for. Maybe it was because the backsplash was a little too like crazy and out there. I chose like a polka dot backsplash. Maybe I could have chosen a more subtle one, but yeah, I felt like that was a little bit wild, and it could have been a little more subtle, but whatever. I thought it still looked cute. If it were to be like a kitchen in another house that might suit this kitchen, it would look cute. But yeah, I still really like it. So yeah, I don't know if I said before, but this house only took 2 days to do, whereas my last speed build took 3 days. So the outside took 1 day, and then the interior took another day, and then editing 2 days. Yeah, not that long. It seems long, but it's really not in my standards. Not long at all. So I'm really proud of that. I'm doing these faster. For my second house, I think that's great. Third house, I would love to do it all in the same day if I could keep the damn house small. That'd be amazing. I was thinking of doing like apartment interiors, but I honestly don't know. I feel like all of them would be the same for me, because when I think of apartments, I think of like industrial apartments, and I choose like the same furniture and the same paintings and everything like that. Even in this house, on the upstairs, because there's like a main master bedroom, and then there's another bedroom for like a kid, and it was for a girl. You'll be able to tell as I get up there, but I chose like the same type of desk layout that I did for my Abundance of Personalities house. And it's just like I need to get out of the habit of making all my rooms look like Tumblr rooms. But they just look so pretty to me. It's like when I'm doing my Create a Sim and I have a certain outfit that I love, like my go-to outfit or my makeup. That's one thing I'm really guilty of. I choose the same lipstick and the same makeup every time. The Kylie Jenner lip kit, all of her matte lipsticks, that's something that I always put on like all of my Sims, and I need to stop with that because they're starting to all look the same and I need to get out that habit. So the same is like with me and houses. All my houses are starting to look the same, and that's not gonna fly. So I gotta step out of my comfort zone and make some houses that not really that I think look necessarily bad, but just that don't suit the style of house that I would live in. You know, I gotta get out of that mindset that maybe somebody else would live here, not just me. I think though, apart from the kitchen, I really love the living room. My friend Ash, which I run the Cast Trash channel with, she made this living room, amazing living room, and it had this like, I don't even know what the color was. It was kind of like a very deep purple, and I just thought that it would look really good in this house. So I took the inspiration off of her, and I used a deep purple in this living room because green and purple really do well together. Before I do my houses as well, I look up a color palette just so I can keep everything looking good, not the same color, but have, complementary colors in there. Just make things appealing to the eye. And purple was a really big one in there. So yeah, that color purple with the mint green really suited it. And yeah, I thought that was totally cute. Now to the upstairs. 2 bedrooms, a bathroom. Very, very simplistic. Oh, I also want to mention on the downstairs, I put like this laundry machine, or this can't even speak. I put this washing machine under the stairs, and I thought like I was gonna put some type of bookshelf under there, or I was just going to put like a wall under there, but I was like, that's boring. So I put a laundry machine down there, and I thought it looks really cute. So this room that I am doing right now it's not really based off of anything, but I was just thinking of maybe like a preteen, if a preteen girl were to have her own room, what would it look like? Or even a boy, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I put a whole bunch of posters up and I thought it looked really cute. Yeah. Oh, my mom, she was giving me, I don't know why I'm telling all these stories about my mom, but she gave me this really, really good idea that I should basically recreate my bedroom in The Sims, like the bedroom that I have right now, and then redecorate my in real life bedroom, and then redecorate the bedroom that I recreated in The Sims, but okay, you know what? Let me just start again. Okay. So, basically, I'm going to redecorate my room soon enough. So, she thought it was a good idea for me to do a before and after, not only in real life, but in The Sims, and I could record it and make it kind of like a speed build, but for my room. And I thought that was kind of cool, so I might end up doing that, depending whether or not I'm actually going to redecorate my room, because right now, behind my desk, I have all of these pictures that I printed a really long time ago, from Tumblr, because I was very, pale grunge back then. I was going through a pale grunge phase, so I have a whole bunch of really aesthetically pleasing pictures on my wall, which is okay. They're really nice, but I'm not really into that anymore. I'm kind of past that phase, and now I need to take all of these down. But the thing is, if I take all of these down, like the drywall is probably gonna come with it. So I need to repaint my room because my walls are white except for this one like turquoise teal wall that I have behind my bed. But I would love to just paint the whole rest of my room that teal color because I have so much like holes and like pieces of the wall missing, which is why I have so much like pictures up in my room, is to cover all the holes. So yeah, I need to really do a redecoration of my room, so that will be coming soon. And I also need to get a new desk because even though I love the desk that I have right now, because it's an IKEA desk and there's like a lot of storage space within the desk, it's very low and I probably shouldn't care because I'm a very short person, but the chair that I have, it's very high, it's very propped up, and the arms they don't go under the desk, so I can only scooch in so far to my desk before the arms hit the desk. And it's kind of like I'm always leaning forward, which causes my back to hurt sometimes. And even if I'm like playing Overwatch or like a game that requires aim, I can't aim properly because half of my arm is off of the desk, so I need to aim with my wrist, and you should not ever aim with your wrist. So yeah, there's that. I need to change my desk. I don't know how I got that off topic though, now I'm just talking about my desk. But anyway, I think the screenshots are on the screen right now. So here is the final house. Super happy with the way it turned out. It looks like such a cute family house. Not too huge, not too small. You know, middle class family living here. Or even middle upper class family living here, yeah, because they have their own pool and everything. Super cute. My favorite room is definitely the living room. Very simple, yet very different. Lots of colors. The green and the purple really bring the whole room together. I just love the colors throughout the house, honestly, all the different types of woods. And then all the types of, like, the greens that are in this house. Really cute, really pretty. I also love the girls' room and the posters in there. Gotta have the Weekend in 5 sauce. You know. I thought that was cute. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this speed build. I'm sorry for the delay. Next is my Zodiac Creative Sim, so keep an eye out for that. And then back to my 100 baby challenge because I haven't uploaded that in a really long time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!